Calm, but that might not be the case when you're looking for the next few days, weeks here in the season.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a summer season. You can see we have storms kicking off for Labor Day weekend, but Chris is talking about the ramp up of hurricane season as we bring in certified meteorologist Katie Walls, because we have officially our first named hurricane of the season.
Yes, this morning Danielle was officially named. The great news about Danielle is that it's not going to be a problem for us. So excellent news for sure. Meanwhile, when I talk about storm season, I'm talking about our storms locally, but also the tropics. And indeed, they are beginning to heat up. Hurricane hunters now heading back home from the 53rd Squadron. Meanwhile, they actually found that this system here to the east of the Leeward Islands has become a bit better organized. And basically, meteorologists on board believe this could become a depression as early as tonight. So bottom line, what they're really looking for here with this particular area of low pressure, they're looking for that distinct center of circulation. And then, of course, you need to have winds of at least 39 miles per hour to be quantified as a tropical storm. So we're going to be watching that closely, because once we hit depression status, then we head to tropical storm status, at which point it will be named. But we'll get another update in around 8 o'clock on its latest, but 35 mile per hour winds gust to 45. The great news about this system, regardless of its status, depression, storm, or otherwise, it's not going to be a threat to the United States coastline. All of our models curve it up and away. So excellent news there, even though it does hold that high probability of becoming a depression later on. This wave here is a dud, 0% chance of further formation. And here is our first hurricane, Danielle. And as it works its way off toward the north and east, it's not going to be a threat to anyone. So the best kind of hurricane, in my opinion. Here at home, we just saw it on Bayfront Inn, and definitely East Naples, dealing with some very heavy rainfall right now, right along North Road, as well as parts of, say, Golden Gate Parkway, stretching southward. So we are definitely dealing with this thunderstorm likely for the next hour or so. These are pretty slow moving storms, in some cases even stationary, like this storm right here that's trying to bubble up over Ave Maria. Now, this thunderstorm that's currently affecting Marco has more of a westward flow, just exiting now the 10,000 Islands area, heading toward Marco. So Marco, get ready. That intensity is going to be picking up in short order. Meanwhile, the intensity here with this thunderstorm that has been more or less stagnant over DeSoto County, already dropping 1.5 inches in the rain gauge. This is now showing signs of weakening. And I'm also watching this stationary storm right now over Muse, kind of drifting off toward LaBelle. So heads up. Next couple of hours, we're going to be dealing with these isolated storms. Otherwise, overnight tonight, clouds will be clearing out, and by tomorrow morning, lots of sunshine on the way. So that's how we're going to kick off your holiday weekend. Sun. And with our flow becoming more easterly, that means our showers and storms will mainly be confined to the afternoon. But notice those shower and storm chances actually dropping as we head into the weekend, especially on Sunday. I just don't foresee as many of us being affected by those downpours. Great news for those of you boating, perhaps. Westerly winds tomorrow, 5 to 10 knots. Gulf seas a foot or less, light chop for those inland waterways and bays. And here you go with your 7-day forecast, dropping back your Sunday rain chances to just 30%. Of course, it's going to be hotter with fewer storms in the mix as we head into your Labor Day.